Hi and welcome. Now let us have a look at 5 different hacks from the celebrity endorsement hack to the landlord hack. So let us start with the first one, the celebrity endorsement hack. Now what is this? Engage a celebrity or blogger to endorse your product. Example, talk about it on their blog, make a YouTube video for it, or be seen with the product on Instagram, etc. Now, why should I do this? This can result in wide exposure, but in a cheaper and more controllable manner than using display ads. Now, it is also a form of social proof that can have utility even after the engagement has ended. Who else is doing this? Countries with a developed blogger ecosystem generally have paid placements programs in place. For example, in Japan, major bloggers are managed by blogger agencies who broker paid coverage. Coverage generally comes with a guarantee of page views, and clients can proofread or edit content before it goes live. How can I implement this? Talk with a blogger agency operating in the market you want to target. Okay, few notes. Although this is a form of paid advertising, it can be unpredictably awesome. In a previous company, we were running a sale on fancy frying pans. Okay, our business was luxury flash sales. For a cost not to be sneezed at, we engaged with a celebrity blogger known for her passion for cooking, and she posted about our sale. We crossed our fingers. The return of investment was very good. Then, quite unexpectedly, a friend of the blogger who happened to be a celebrity chef who was not offered to us at our budget saw the post and also posted on her own blog about the sale simply because she loved the brand of frying pan. The return of investment went from good to excellent. Okay, it was awesome. So the next one is the automatic content hack. What is this? Use your data to automatically create many pages of content. Now, why should I do this? Websites with a larger number of pages of unique content fare better in terms of search rankings because more pages means a wider variety of search engine queries can be captured. More pages give an indication to search engines of depth of your content. Depth can help to signal authority, but it is just one of many factors. Who else is doing this? Most websites with a large amount of data attempt to organize the data into pages to be indexed by search engines. For example, websites that are related to local businesses in some way, such as hotels or restaurants. These websites will often not only have a landing page for each hotel and restaurant, but also organize the data into listing style subsets, such as restaurants in New York or hotels near Notting Hill, London. Using the same data but creating unique pages with unique titles and capturing more long-tail search engine traffic. Now, how can I implement this? Think about how your data can be grouped into subsets to create more search engine landing pages, for example, categories, locals, prices, etc. A few notes. Simply create hundreds of automatically generated pages is most likely a recipe for getting penalized by Google. Try to include original content on each of these auto-generated pages. For example, in the case of a hotel website, generating 100 pages that simply list your data for hotels in Bangkok or hotels in Paris, etc. is likely to incur a penalty or at the least not rank highly. However, including an original paragraph of text for each location, for example, a primer or review of the location's tourist attractions, is likely to be viewed as positive by search engines. In general, there is no shortcut to high search engine rankings. The key is to simply try to maximize value and utility to the end user. The next one is the headline hack. Now, what is this? At the top of your homepage, you probably have some kind of headline that describes your product in big text. This is used to give visitors an immediate idea of what your product does. This headline should be tested to find the version of text that works best at getting users to sign up. Okay, so why should I do this? People are inherently lazy and most will pay little attention to the rest of your website. Even if you go on to describe benefits and features, have a tutorial video, etc. What you can almost guarantee, though, is that most people will read your headline. By optimizing this one key part of your homepage, you can increase your conversion rate. Now, who else is doing this? Most products out of the early growth stage. Okay, how can I implement this? Use an A/B testing tool. Okay, do the split testing to show visitors different versions of your headlines. Okay, try testing at least 3 variations at first and see which version results in an increased sign up rate. Okay, a few important notes. There are many copywriting articles on the web with suggestions on how to capture interest with a homepage headline. You can find ideas on copywriting blogs or by googling headline formulas. One common tactic is to use the format. Okay, something like do something desirable in surprisingly small amount of time or effort. Okay, so let me put few examples here. Become a certified SEO consultant in just 7 days, or learn to play the piano in just few minutes per day, or send a press release in just one click. So let us go to the next one, which is the share the good news hack. Okay, what is this? At a point in the user life cycle where a user has enjoyed utility or value from your product, prompt them to share your product with your friends either via email or social media. Why should I do this? Most products encourage users to share with friends as it is a free form of word of mouth of advertising. Okay. However, encouraging a user to share is best executed when a user has received the value, rather than, for example, encouraging a user to share immediately after sign up. So, who else is doing this? This is often used by social games such as Farmville. After an achievement early on in the game, a user is invited to share their achievement with friends. As another example, YouTube highlights the sharing buttons to users after the video has finished playing. Now, how can I implement this? Try encouraging a user to share on social media after they have created their first piece of content or after they are actively using your product. A few important notes here. Farmville and other social games frequently use various mechanics and psychological tricks in order to access a user's friends list or network. For example, sharing an achievement, okay, sometimes rather than contribute, offering more virtual currency, or the rather clever, send a gift to a friend. Okay, and the last hack is the landlord hack. Now, what is this? On a user generated content product that reviews people, companies, or products, often a placeholder page will be created for each entity. For example, on a site that reviews local businesses, a placeholder page would be automatically created for each local business in a given area before that local business actually creates it themselves. Now, why should I do this? By seeding content and creating placeholder pages or getting users to create them, you reduce a barrier for other users to contribute meta content. For example, photos, reviews, and product data. It can also result in the local business sign up or paying up to own the page and therefore having more control over the content. Who else is doing this? Local business review sites are known for using this tactic. Support forum software companies also use this tactic in the early stages. In both cases, businesses were encouraged to sign up for premium paid accounts to own the page and enable advanced moderation controls. Now, how can I implement this? Seeding content is technically a simple process. One example of implementation would be to create an Excel file of data, for example, local businesses, etc., which can be outsourced or created by interns or part-time staff. Once the Excel file is ready, it can be imported to your production database via some custom script. So, just before closing, a few notes. Although not illegal, this tactic can be frowned upon. In extreme cases, it is viewed as a form of extortion. For example, where a popular product refuses to display positive reviews of a local business unless that business claims the page by paying for a premium account. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.